stories that we hear during the youth stand-up. And when it always comes to the Renita, we always wonder, you have a very supportive parents, and to be there for you, and not only that, your faith and your life and the way that you live your life. I can gauge between the lines that you have a very disciplined love for God and investing into the things of God. And even, just listening through writing of list, which I believe for all new Methodists worldwide by now, the list is no stranger to you, because list is taught. Writing our list is taught to us. And in a very long time, from adults to the school children, and to anyone who can start writing, to write our list, because we're not writing it to ourselves, we are writing it believing that God is going to do something about it. And it's very encouraging just to hear Rudy today. And even for prom, some of the schools haven't had their prom night yet, as most have. And even to the simple thing as that, in dress and shoes. Oh, I would love to meet your mom. I love the sharing that both you sisters have shared about your mom. And somehow in my heart, I know she has a very close relationship with God, for her to be able to impart that to her daughters. And I'm so blessed just by hearing your story, to draw your dress and draw your shoes. And just to have that happen, it's just so humbling. And to those of us that are listening, that means we have no excuse whatsoever to feel sorry for ourselves, or to have our pity stories to say, okay, I don't have that, because we have the right, and everybody have got the same access to this God. So just writing your list. And like what Rudy is sharing with us this morning, it's just not a matter of writing your list and waiting. It's writing your list and activating. And she teaches items to the youth in the zone, or even to the region, and now to her friends in school, that they were selected to be part of the prom night celebration. What an awesome miracle that can be in the the secular and all the program that it has, and to have that earmarked by, like what she said today, her principal is not a believer, but to make that happen, I believe it takes a courage, and also takes a commitment and a passion by a young lady that we're hearing this morning from Rudy to make that happen. So Rudy, thank you. Like what you said, you have 3 siblings, and you don't have a phone. And I'm really humble with that, because I have my grandchildren at home. Well, if you take away phones from them, it's like you've taken life away from their life. And now after the exam, then they have their phones back. And during the 6 months of being at home, having those classes and going through pandemic, I try as much to see through. And just by hearing a story today, I am really, really humble, because I'm always sharing with them during devotion. I'm telling them, with the available gadget you have no excuse whatsoever in missing your classes or doing what your teachers are telling you people to do. And I'm really blessed with the fact that for you, you sacrifice that because of your year 12 sister and your year 6 brother. And but even then, you go back, with your heart, you go back to school and you just bounce back with that result. Yeah, I'm really blessed with your story this morning, really, and I believe most children that are listening to you today are very inspired, and also the parents, to, the way that your parents look after you and guide and have those discipline measures and encouragement towards your faith. What more can you ask for? So, binakabali we kim rin tumutumbo and matakan ni singin ko.
Doon na lo lebi Rudio, mataga no setiko na the boldness to stand out for God. Yeah. Young people normally we wear a brand. We want to be identified with the world. We want to be with the friends that they are into the world. Na kaya mo le kino principle ya na kauwa mo to ya na biwasi ni Rudy. O principle le creata le meda kana item siya. Mate so erandondo mera item ta kana gospel in a school that is not belong to a church, but because of their standout, because of their boldness, ni rabia tukuna tuna kanikalu, non risulu, non ribosa, and non dondo, matanaliu, koya, and retatali na eloi principal, medakatalikina, na item matangaya. Yeah, sambolikina non dambula ni tambongoni ni kwa, because we want to be identified to the world. We want to be brand to the world. That God Himself through Jesus already a brand.